Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall light worker. And before we dive into today's video, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there, I think. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online for now, of course, here are the details. All right, now every Tuesday on my Instagram at SimpleSpiritualityPH, there is free health Reiki going on. Okay, that's free health Reiki. Every Wednesday, my one question, one card reading is 50% off. So every Tuesday, free health Reiki. Every Wednesday, my one question, one card reading is 50% off. And I also have a donation button down below. So if you would like to donate, you would like to tip me, you like what you see here, that is the only link by which you can do so. All right, now let's get to the meat of the video. Today we are going to be using the White Sage Tarot by Teresa Hutch. I have an unboxing of this somewhere. I will, if I find it, I will leave it linked up there or there, anywhere there, I think. And I apologize for not posting enough. Wait, maybe let's brighten the light a little bit. Or is it better without the light? It's actually better without the light. All right. Oh, maybe that. That. All right. So I apologize for not posting a lot. The thing is, there's a lot of construction going on. And again, you know, if you've been on my channel for a long time, you've noticed that there has been quite a number of construction projects here in the village that I live in. People are remodeling their houses, which is fine, you know, but it really interferes with the audio. And you might even hear some of it today because the construction that's going on right now is right beside my room. So there we go. All right, so the video that we have for today is about Rosé. All right, someone requested a reading about Rosé. I don't think I've ever done a reading about Rosé yet, of Blackpink, like a solo reading of her. So I will do that now. This is going to be her current state. This card is going to be her current state. This card is going to be for her career. And this card is going to be moving forward for her. Like what message there is, like the universe has for her moving forward. And as always, nails. I've decided that I want to do more videos like this in this POV so that I can wear my nails. I mean, you all know how deprived I am of my long nails ever since I became a chef. But here we are. I get to wear beautiful nails now. All right. I mean, I get to wear beautiful, like, what do you call this? What do you call these nails again? Like clip-ons, or I don't know. But basically, you can just take them off. So I can change anytime I want. All right. So this is going to be her current state. So Rosé's current state. Cute little card. A cute little otter. Queen of Cups. Now, one of the things that I'm seeing right now for Rosé is that she is on top of herself, all right? She has everything together emotionally, very good. You know, she's sitting comfortably. She is at a place in her life where she is actually happy, where she is content. That's the right word, where she is content with her projects, with herself, with her friendships, with her relationships in general. It seems like it is a place where she has been longing for some time. Like I feel that she's been swimming for a long time and trying to find that place, trying to find that perfect, what do you call this? Trying to find that phase in her life, or maybe that area in her life where she can really be herself and she can really like flourish and feel that she's worth something. I don't think she feels worthless per se, but I feel that she feels very content and accomplished right now. Those are the two major keywords that I'm sensing from her right now. So content and accomplished. And she's sitting pretty in it. You know, she's enjoying the success of her single with Bruno Mars, you know? with Apatsu, right? And who wouldn't? You know, if you have this kind of success, and this is also a message for all of us. If you have this kind of success, celebrate it. Don't be ashamed. Don't be what do you call this? Don't discourage yourself from having and experiencing this kind of success, because you deserve it, especially if it's something that you worked hard on, even if it's something that you didn't work hard on, but you experience it, you know. A lot of people are very how do we say this, by themselves. Anything they do is quite a feat. Anything they do is successful. One example of that, GD, you know, G Dragon from Big Bang, right? He just breathes and everything is like, everyone is in awe, right? He just breathes, he just exists, and everyone is in awe, right? So that's really effortless. But there are some things, there are some accomplishments that you work hard on as well. And it feels like that is something that Rosé has worked hard on. This area in her life right now is the result of hard work, and she is relishing it. She's basking in the celebratory feeling, in the celebratory energy of that. And so should you, all right? So take a cue from Rosé that if there is something that you have accomplished recently, whether you worked hard for it or not, celebrate. You deserve to celebrate, all right? All right, now we're looking at career, the card of career. Ooh, interesting. Definitely a partnership coming up. Since this is career, but it can also be for love, right? Like, very obviously, you can see that it's the lovers. Since this is for career, I would say that I won't be surprised if she has a lot of collaborations coming up. I mean, she already has the collaboration with Bruno Mars, and she saw that that was successful. So taking that as a template, moving forward, I'm sensing that she won't be afraid to experiment and collaborate with other artists as well. The success of Apatsu was very crucial in terms of her confidence level, like building her confidence level as an individual artist, as a solo artist, right? And so even though she is a solo artist, even though she released that as a solo artist, she also she also sees the importance of the collaboration. And so it's not against her. So I won't be surprised if we see a lot more collaborations, especially with people bigger than her. I mean, Blackpink in itself is already big, and Rosé by herself is already a household name, right? They're already household names. I mean, she's already a household name both in Blackpink and by herself. But there are also other artists who have been in the industry for far longer than she has, and most likely she might be collaborating with them. So again, we say this as might because this energy could change. This card could be not valid tomorrow, you know, for all we know, if her energy changes. But as of now, the trajectory is, it seems like she will be collaborating with a lot of other artists who are much bigger than her, meaning in terms of the music industry, they've been in the industry for longer than she has. Basically her sun base, okay? And here we are. It is the Hanged Man in reverse. This is very interesting because I feel that to me, it's very clear that things are going to happen very fast for her. And it makes sense as well. Like, if you notice, right? If you notice her cards, all of her cards are in the shades of blue and green, which tells me that in this entire process, well, for one thing, she's been very communicative about what she wants, and she was able to convey her message very clearly, you know, whether it's with her fellow artists or whether it's with what she wanted to say as Rosé, you know, she got out of the ballpark running. You know, she came out of the ballpark running, basically. And it has been a very smooth process for her. And it has been a process which has been cathartic. That's also what I'm seeing for her. Now, moving forward, really, I don't think she has to wait that long to find success. based on this card alone, it's telling me that she has given herself enough time to mature as an artist, and she's ready. You know, she's been waiting for a long time, but she didn't take that for granted. She didn't resent that time. She spent that time well. She really nurtured herself and maybe trained herself more to become a better artist for herself. And because of that, she's going to be so ready for the next step of her career, for the next phase of her career, and even her life in general. It seems that there's going to be a lot of abundance that she's going to be experiencing, not just in her career, but in life in general. And there's a lot of decision making that comes organically from her. Like, she actually has a say in her life right now, which is very, very good. We all know that sometimes artists, not just K-pop artists, but artists in general, sometimes they can be a little stifled by people, companies, you know. It happens because it doesn't just happen to artists, but it happens to a lot of professions as well. In the restaurant industry, I can akin that to, let's say, for example, a person being a head chef, but they don't have creative freedom to do what they want in the dish because someone else owns the restaurant, you know, and is dictating the flow of the restaurant. So it can happen, not just in K-pop artists, not just in artists in general, but in a lot of professions. But this time around, Rosé has really, you know, she's nurtured herself well. She's brought herself up well. She's learned a lot of tricks, and she's really had time to marinate in her craft. She's had time to really allow herself to pick up learnings and to grow organically. And I think, and I think that she's ready. You know, based on this card, I think that she's more than ready, actually. And she won't waste any time, that's for sure. And I feel that also time is on her side because she decided to step into who she is. You know, that's the thing. When we decide to accept who we are, when we decide to accept that we are powerful beings, when we decide to accept that, hey, I'm a successful person. Hey, I'm a person who is loved. I'm a person who is rich. I'm a person who is healthy. When we make that decision, time always is on our side. It's like time recognizes our confidence, and time recognizes that we step into this role of who we really want to be. And it says, okay, I'm going to give it to you now. And that is what's going to happen to her. That is what's happening for her right now, unfolding before our eyes. And so that is very good. Take a cue from Rosé, okay? Allow yourself to grow and be nurtured. Don't resent the time you spend waiting, because you also need that time. A lot of people are very impatient, you know? But in this card, it seems like Rosé was very patient, and it works. Now, this is not to say that you should dilly-dally, but this is to say that, you know, when you're cooking something, you know, when you're cooking a stew, you know you can't rush that stuff. You can't, let's say you're cooking a beef stew or you're cooking something hard. I'm thinking about all the vegetarians of the world, but okay. As an example, let's say you're cooking a beef stew. You can't expect all those beef chunks to be softened in like 10 minutes, you know? Give it at least 20 minutes. Least. I'm saying least, okay? Because sometimes it takes hours, especially if the chunks are big and depending on the cut. But if you want that stew to be delicious, you gotta take the time. And this is the same thing here. If you want yourself to be successful, you gotta do the work. You gotta take the time. Sometimes it's effortless, sometimes it takes effort, but it has its own time frame. And don't resent that time frame. It's very important. That time from now until the person you want to be, or the time from now until that accomplishment, that manifestation that you experience, is key. It's really, really freaking important, I gotta tell you. Like, don't take that for granted. And you're supposed to be doing the work in between all of that, right? Just like Rosé did. It seems like she has, and she's about to blossom. She's about to grow into a beautiful butterfly who is more steadfast and is in control. Why? Because she didn't resent that time. Because she used it wisely. All right? that is the reading for Rosé. Very interesting reading. I did not expect that at all. I mean, I didn't expect to see such good cards. These are great. These are amazing cards, to be honest. So good for her. You know, I hope this trajectory for her continues. I hope the energy, if it changes for the better. You know, if it changes, I want to wish her, like, if it changes, I would like for it to be the good kind of change, positive change, right? Because not all change is negative, right? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, please do comment them down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online for now, of course, here are the details. And that's it. Stay happy, stay healthy, and again, nails. And I will see you guys next time, all right? Ciao for now.